Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing great. I thought I would do another Reddit story. This one comes from the subreddit Am I the A-hole? It's posted by Competitive Bench 6832. And the title is Am I the A-hole for refusing to help my sister out when I'm the only person in our family she lives close to and has children? Okay, let's see. I, 31 female, have not spoken to my sister in 10 years after she had an affair with my ex. I think right now we already know where this one is heading. I don't think this is an a-hole scenario, but we'll see. I was with my ex from age 15 till we were 20. My sister was 19 at the time the affair had been going on. Okay, so we're relatively young, but still not okay. Most likely they started the affair not long after my sister turned 18. My ex was the same age as me. Okay, so she's robbing the cradle? All right. My ex proposed to me while we were together, and my sister was helping with that and encouraged me to marry him before he proposed. This was so he would be around and they could keep sleeping together. Oh, that's messed up. We got engaged, and a few months later, my sister told me I couldn't marry him because she was pregnant with his child. Okay. She tried to salvage a relationship with me and asked me to understand and not be mad at her. Girl, like, really? Seriously? Oh, not only did I cheat with your man, but I'm now pregnant. Please don't be mad at me. Okay, that's real gutsy. I told her she was disgusting and I would never forgive her. And I also told our parents what she had done. Good for you. I agree. I saw my sister once after her first child was born, a year or so after I had learned about the affair. She told me she missed me and she wanted her daughter to know her aunt. Yeah, bring on the waterworks. She tried her best to get me to at least agree to a relationship with her daughter, but I told her it was not possible and I was still not going to forgive her and told her not to talk to me again. Okay, this one is tricky. I get it because, like, it's not the child's fault, but it's still a child from your ex that you were in love with, that you were going to marry. This one's hard. Okay. My parents and my extended family also stopped talking to her when she started dating him for real, and they only resumed contact after they broke up. Well, it's good to see that your family had your back at least. They then supported her because of the kids. My parents couldn't bring themselves to turn their backs on their grandkids or to sever the relationship forever, which that's understandable. I mean, it's their grandkids. They had nothing to do with your ex and everything. I understand. I was fine with it because I do understand, but her having kids was not an incentive for me to repair things. I am now happily married and a mom myself. Well, good for you. A few weeks ago, my parents called me and told me that my sister was living 20 minutes from me for the last 2 years. Wow, that's insane you guys didn't run into each other. They know I don't want to talk about her, so until this point, they have not. She moved out of state for a job, and then she lost the job, and her landlord had told her she needed to be out in 60 days because he was repurposing the house. Without her original job and with no support network here, she has turned to them. She didn't want to pull her kids away from the place they were used to, and so my parents decided I should be the one to help. No. If she needs help, then they can help her. They told me if I could help her by putting her in touch with people for a job and maybe another rental, it would be so amazing. They wanted me to step in before the 60 days was up. I refused to help and told them I will never do a single thing for her again. They pleaded with me to reconsider and told me to think of the kids. They asked me if I really hated my sister that much, and I said yes. That's sad, but it's understandable. I told her it was bad enough to be the affair partner, but to encourage me to get engaged and help him plan while they were cheating behind my back was such a low thing to do. Agreed. That was dirty. That was real dirty. I don't think I could trust that person at all after that, like, period. I mean, why didn't she instead tell the guy to break up with the sister? Instead, she made things just even more twisted and tangled by getting him to propose. That's effed up, girl. I said the fact that she stayed long enough to have another child with him also showed how little she really cared about me. They told me to be a better person than this. Am I the a-hole? This one's really tough because my heart softens for the kids. They can't help it. They had nothing to do with it. But she kind of made her bed, so she's got a lie in it. I mean, she's an adult woman. I mean, there's people all the time, like, there's single mothers all the time that have to find a job, have to find a place to live. I don't understand. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to uproot your children, but maybe it's time to go back to wherever the parents are and they can help you out, because it just doesn't seem right to dump this onto the daughter or the sister if she's not over it. Like, I can completely understand. Let's see what some people had to say. Not the a-hole. Your parents are fine to resume their relationship with their daughter separate from you, but they are completely out of line in demanding you do anything. And then trying to shame you when you do not comply is disgusting. They're the ones that need to be they're the ones that need to be the better people. Yeah, exactly. That's exact. I think, yeah, Reddit dubbed this person not the a-hole. It's kind of like, if you think it's petty, it was like when they were kids, you should get over it. But it wasn't just a relationship. It was like she was planning on getting married. Thank God she didn't, because he's obviously an unfaithful prick and they're not together even. So, I mean, like, she kind of dodged a bullet with that, but still, I get it. Like, if anyone needs to step up, it's the parents. They can't, like, shame their daughter into doing something that they know is going to be painful for her. And it really sucks for the kids. But I think, yeah, absolutely, you're not the a-hole. Parents, the grandparents need to step up and help. What do you guys think?